Hello, all of you bold, brilliant, and beautiful, highly evolved souls. I'm Davina, and today's topic is protecting your precious energy. I've been coming to the realization lately of just how much my energy can be affected by what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, the people in my life, and yeah, it's really been a process of, really fine-tuning things like boundaries so that I can maintain this energy of balance and peace and well-being. And I definitely notice now when it gets knocked off track. And now I can notice I'm off track and I can, readjust and but still, even what I think might be a small thing can end up being like, it can just, basically be a drain on my time and my energy. So yeah, I would say, yeah, of course, like if you're at the beginning of this and you're just starting boundaries, start with those big rocks first. Because if you imagine you have a glass with a bunch of rocks, deal with the big ones and then you can put the small ones in. But so look at your life and take a look at what are those big energy drains on you. If you have a narcissist in your life, it's definitely going to be an energy drainer. So yeah, we want to try and get as much distance as we can, get, boundaries. And then, if you can go no contact to free yourself of narcissists. That's a huge one. um, so yeah, just setting the boundaries so we can start, protecting ourselves physically, protecting ourselves emotionally, protecting ourselves physically, um, in all different kinds of situations. Um, yeah, meditation is a great way to start getting in touch with your true self, and your true self will guide you um, into what's bothering you and what's fulfilling for you. Daily check-ins with yourself can be really helpful. Just check in, like, how am I feeling, and what's been going on, what thoughts are coming up in my head, what seems to be, because if we're putting a lot of thought into something, it's, in not a good way, then it's probably going to be something that's, draining our energy. And learning to trust ourselves can be a really, really difficult one because um, we second guess ourselves and we think, oh no, I must be just imagining things, or it's not that bad, or we might feel guilt, or all sorts of reasons why we don't set that boundary, or we're just not thinking, oh, that can't possibly, be, or something, So I realize that I can really be, sort of fooling myself into thinking that something's not affecting me when it is. And it's a very interesting to kind of watch that mind process and realize, wait a minute, I've been thinking about this for 2 hours, you know. Um, and I notice that when things are really working, they just really work, like it just becomes very, very easy. And when things aren't working, they cause a lot of basically suffering. So, yeah, a couple of examples I've had recently are on Sunday, I had just come back from meeting some people, and I decided I was going to go to the church that evening. And I knew that I was pushing it, and yet I was kind of fooling myself into thinking, no, you can do it, So I came home and had my dinner really quickly and my smoothie and my bath, and then was like running off to the church, and I forgot my water, and I came back and I still went. And that night my body was like, I could not sleep. I had about like 5 hours of sleep because I was waking up, and I can just really feel it, like that my body is like, even my heart, I can feel like It has a different kind of beat to it. It's more noticeable. And, I can feel just kind of a little bit dissociated. And I thought, wow, I don't think I can, as much as I would love to go to that church service, it's just a little bit too late for me. I go to bed really, really early so I can unwind and reflect on my day and meditate and ease my way into sleep, because there's often so many things going on, especially, through this huge transformation I've been going through. So, um, yeah, rest has been definitely a huge, huge boundary for me, going to bed early. And another one that's just come up for me is my ex-boss, who had, um, I saw many narcissistic kind of traits and behaviors. She's been wanting to, kind of keep in contact with me and want me, can you take care of, our daughter, would you like to, you know, and we can offer you some hours and we can pay you this much, and you have such a great bond with her, and you should, it almost felt a little bit guilt tripping. And I just thought, this feels like hoovering almost, like, and I realized I have no obligation to these people. They're my ex-employers. And as much as I love this little girl that took care of for a year and a half, I was laying in bed for like 3 hours last night going over this, like, oh, what should I do? Should I text her? And what day should I meet her? Should I meet her this day? But if I'm triggered, then I don't know. Like, I'm starting my new job the next day. Should I, and it just went on and on and on. And I thought, oh my God, okay, this, like, and I realized too that it was like really mainly about me not wanting to see the mother at all. If it had been the daughter and her father, I would have, yeah, sure, let's meet Monday morning. That sounds lovely. We'll go see her in the park or whatever. But I just really have no, yeah, it was just such a reality sort of, like, both of these things are really kind of wake up calls to, like, how much these, even just these seemingly small things, like, oh, I'm just going to go to the church for an hour. Oh, I'm just going to maybe meet, this little girl and her parents for like an hour in the park, right? It's just a little time, but it's huge. And especially as I go into working full time again, I realize I need to be like really, really like strict with my boundaries. Like, this is what I can do, this is what I cannot do. And yeah, like your energy is your soul, it's your and it's so precious. It's so very, very precious. And we have been, as being abused by our parents, have been so used to just allowing people to just do whatever, and things to just yeah, like affect our balance and our peace of mind and our health and well-being and joy. um yeah, so it's yeah, as I said, I think, the main things are, of course, boundaries, 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 boundaries. And I realize that I set so many boundaries every day. Just even the smallest thing could be a boundary. Like right now, also, I need to be getting off to go to work. So I need to set a boundary and finish the video so I can breathe a little bit, go slowly to work. So boundaries, checking in with yourself during the day, taking time to meditate, especially I definitely recommend, at the end of the day, to take that time to reflect and meditate and do a body scan, get into your body, what's going on in my body, what's going on in my mind, and trust yourself, trust those things, trust your feelings, trust those little things in your head that are saying, no, don't do that. That's, or if you're thinking about something a lot and it doesn't feel good, then that's an energy drainer. We want to do things that are going to fill us up, fill us with energy, replenish us, benefit us. And if something is not doing that, to have the courage to let it go and to say, that's not serving me. And it's hard and it takes, yeah, so as I say, it's all a practice. It's all just progress, not perfection, a little bit at a time. So I hope this video was somehow helpful or insightful for you today. And I'm wishing you many, many, many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening. And I'm Davina at Boldness Blooming. Thanks for watching.